Everyone, thank you for being here. We're about to get started in just about 10 or 15 seconds. There you go. Thank you, Jaime. Good afternoon, everyone. Please take a seat. If you would join me for an invocation. Dear Creator, grant these graduating social workers an abundance of your wisdom. Prepare their hearts to welcome and serve with dignity, compassion, and respect. Give them grace as they help clients who aren't thriving, courage to say what needs to be said, tools and knowledge on how and when to speak love, and strength when they feel weak. When they feel unseen, remind them that no moment goes unnoticed. They are shaping the world in small, yet incredibly important ways every day. We are overwhelmed with gratitude for the gift of service they will share with their communities. Bless them, and may they see even just a glimpse of how their faithfulness will forever impact generations to come. Amen. Well, good afternoon and welcome to the Carroll College Master of Social Work hooding ceremony. My name is James Petrovich and I'm the director of the program. Today is a very special day for the students we will hood today, as well as for the program faculty and staff who have accompanied them on this rigorous academic journey. It's hard to believe we're at the end, but here we are. Congratulations. It's also a special day for the family, friends, and other loved ones in attendance to support their graduate. Thank you for being here and know that we celebrate with you. And for those who are joining us virtually, we're excited you could be with us as well. As we begin, I'd like to introduce the people who are the Carroll College Master of Social Work program. Program faculty include Associate Professor Molly Malloy, who serves as our Director of Field Education. Associate Professor Jean Ollis. And Assistant Professor Aaron Butts. I cannot say enough about the faculty I am privileged to serve with in this program. Each of them brings a wonderful constellation of experience, skills, and knowledge to their work that, combined with their passion and commitment to serving our students, are critical to us achieving our mission. To each faculty member, I say thank you for another great academic year, 3 down and many more to go. I'd also like to recognize Jaime Borrego, the program's academic coordinator. Jaime does so much of the heavy lifting needed to ensure students and faculty have a positive experience in the program. From helping individuals complete their application to organizing this very event, Jaime impacts this program in countless ways, and we are incredibly grateful that he's part of our team. Can we give the faculty and Jaime another hand? Thank you. The Carroll College MSW program welcomed its first cohort of students in the fall of 2021. Not that long ago when you think about academic programs. Today we hit our second cohort of graduates. Tomorrow they will process in Carroll's commencement ceremony where their degrees will be conferred. Between these two graduating classes, 37 individuals have left this program to serve their communities. While that is not a large number, the impact of these individuals over the course of their careers will be tremendous. Like the ripples from a stone dropped in a pond, the positive effects of a social worker radiate from individuals to families to groups to communities. Largely armed with a big heart, wit, tenacity, and creativity, social workers can and do change the world. The journeys taken by these graduates to arrive at this moment were not easy. And it was not meant to be, honestly. Hours spent in synchronous classes, at weekend intensives, reviewing content, preparing assignments, completing internships. This was no small commitment, so it is no small accomplishment. In the midst of the workload, our students also take an emotional journey as well, and we recognize it is not always pleasant. To the graduates, each one of you has pushed through, and you have exceeded the standard. You have shown tremendous resilience, and you have earned your degree. This is something to be proud of, and I hope each of you are. You did it, and we're excited to celebrate this accomplishment with you. So you'll hear more from me later, but I'd like to introduce Carroll College's president, Dr. John Seck. Creating the MSW program was a part of Dr. Seck's vision for Carroll College, so he really is the reason we are all sitting here today. Without him, we wouldn't be. We're thrilled he's able to join our celebration and say a few words. Dr. Seck?
Good afternoon. Dr. Petrovich, members of the MSW faculty, parents, family members, other distinguished guests, and most importantly, the members of the 2024 MSW graduating class of Carroll College. I am honored and indeed humbled to address you today. Graduates, the work you've done and are about to do is some of the most important work any of our graduates at Carroll College will undertake. And our graduates go forth into an array of extremely important and mission-driven occupations. I am sure you are all aware of these numbers, but I believe it's worth recalling exactly why your choice of this degree is so critical. All of Montana, all 147,000 square miles of Montana is federally designated as a mental health professional shortage area. What does that really look like? Well, a few years ago, Glendive in eastern Montana added inpatient psychiatric unit and hired a psychiatrist. That was a big advance. It meant that in eastern Montana, there was one psychiatrist in roughly 60,000 square miles. That's Billings East. What difference does this shortage make? Well, Montana has ranked among the top 3 states for suicides, trading the #1 statistic back and forth with Alaska and Wyoming for the last decade. So far in 2024, Wyoming has had the distinction of the highest rate at 32.3 per 100,000 people. Montana's not very far behind at 32.0 per 100,000, and heartbreakingly continues to have the highest rate of youth suicides in the nation, double the national average. These are not just numbers to me. During my son's 4 years at Helena High, he lost 5 classmates to suicide. Let me pause here and say, from my heart, thank you for choosing to work with mental health. Thank you for caring. Can we offer these saints a round of applause because they deserve it? It is because of this extreme need and shortage of mental health care in Montana that contributes to the need that Carroll College decided to begin an MSW program, and those early discussions began about 5 years ago. Carroll's mission charges our students and faculty to work to provide, and I quote, to individuals, to groups, and especially to the marginalized, the right to life, to personal and social dignity, and to equality of opportunity in all aspects of human activity. Mental health is fundamental to each of those rights. A generous Montana philanthropist, Terry Payne in Missoula, Montana, made it possible for Carroll to start this program. Terry Payne provided the startup costs that we so desperately needed to get this going. And his focus has been on improving the life and health, and especially the mental health of this state. Please join me in thanking Terry Payne for all that he's done. Terry, we love you, and we so appreciate all that you've done for Carroll College. Class, you represent the second graduating class of students to complete this degree and stand ready to help in this need. And I know Terry Payne, who invested in this effort, is proud of you, all of you, for the work is centered on our mission here at Carroll College and our students. And we are all, including the Board of Trustees at Carroll, proud of you. Graduates, I hope many of you plan to stay here in Montana. Well, let me be honest. I hope all of you stay and work in Montana. I know you'll have opportunities in other states, but as noted, the need here in Montana is enormous. But wherever you choose to practice, you will be helping to bring care and healing to the vulnerable and marginalized populations. What better definition of a saint can there be? In the coming years, I hope to see this program expand even further and provide greater numbers of mental health professionals. I would like to take a moment and thank Dr. Petrovich and the faculty of this program for their outstanding work in developing and implementing this curriculum and making it possible for each of you today to earn your degrees. We received our program accreditation this year with no recommendations. I've been in this business 35 years. I want you to know that is almost unheard of. And I think that speaks to this faculty and this program director. Let's hear it. Carroll's motto in Latin, non scholae sed vitae, not for school, but for life. Friends, your degree is about making life better. In many cases, about making life possible, and about offering hope and dignity to those who have struggled to find one. Tomorrow at graduation, you will hear me tell everyone the world needs more saints. You most assuredly are those future saints. And you're going to save lives, and you're going to change lives. How more noble could it be? So tell your friends about this program. Spread the word, because this is an incredible program. May God bless you, and go Saints.
Well, we will now do what we're all here to do, which is proceed with the hooding. We're going to have the graduates line up. Russell, wait, hold on, just 1 second. Russell has been briefed several times. He knows exactly what to do. They're going to stage on the platform, and then we're going to call them one at a time where they're going to be hooded by the program faculty. Once they've been hooded, they're going to get a photograph. Gary, our more than capable photographer, is going to take a picture with the faculty, and then the graduates will step over and get a picture with myself and Dr. Seck. Please feel free to applaud raucously for each person as they cross the stage. We will applaud for everyone at the end, but show your support, show the support that you've shown for these months and years again, and we appreciate that. I do want to say that the master's hood, what they're going to be hooded with, is a modern interpretation of the hooded robes actually worn by monks when they taught at universities back in as early as the 14th century. The monks would use their hoods to keep warm during the winter, and they would also use those hoods to collect donations. And if anyone wants to make a donation to this program, feel free to find me. I'm available at any time. The master's hood is 3.5 feet long, and it features a 3-inch velvet trim that actually indicates the graduate's academic discipline. The color that distinguishes social work is called citron, kind of orangey. The inside of the hood displayed on the graduate's back shows the colors of the school from which the student graduated. So graduates, would you please line up? Oh, hang on 1 second. Oh, perfect. Pause right there. Thank you. Russell Ackard. Oh. Okay. Russell is now going to position himself at the side of the stage to assist folks going down the stairs who may need it. Feel free to use Russell. He's there. Grant Evan Fairbrother. Justin Geese. Mara Ruby. Isabel Hunt. Dr. Stephen Donald Nash is unable to be with us today for this ceremony, but I do want to recognize that Steve is the third generation of his family to graduate from Carroll College, beginning with his grandfather in 1931. How's that for a Carroll legacy? Megan Euler. Kimberly Ann Pelkey. Danielle Nicole Pipinich. Can we all just really take in Danny's picture of her with her cake of some kind or another? It's very Danny. Thank you. Amelia T. Rossi Bowers. Necia Claire Sinnard. Leanna Troche. Hope M. Unger. Kaylin Nicole Wall. JD Lynn Weatherwax. I'd like to recognize that JD is the first student to graduate from the program's Native American Outreach Program. Cheyenne Melody White. And last but certainly not least, Ashley L. Williams. Could we give Russell another round of applause? And how about another round of applause for our graduates? Well, we're now going to continue on and further recognize graduates with some program distinctions. And the first distinction is the recognition of program impact. And this honor recognizes the substantial contribution made by student members of the Carroll College Master of Social Work Community Advisory Council. As council members, these students played a critical role in the development of the program, supporting curriculum development, program evaluation, and community engagement. Providing an invaluable student perspective, their input will benefit the program for years to come. And they also get to continue on the council after they graduate, now as kind of just community leaders. So this year's recipients of the recognition of program impact are Amelia T. Rossi Bowers and Justin Geese. Please come up. Professor Butts.
Good afternoon. Our MSW program teaches a clinically focused curriculum emphasizing trauma-informed, resilient, focused care, evidence-based practice, integrated behavioral health, and leadership. These four emphases are the Carroll College MSW program pillars. I'm honored to present this year's Pillar Award. This award recognizes an outstanding MSW student who's demonstrated excellence in all four areas of the program pillars, in the classroom and in field experience. There are many deserving students who are demonstrating excellence in one or more of these areas, but there's one who had regular and challenging engagement in each of these pillars and repeatedly demonstrated exemplary response and interactions. Our recipient this year, Amelia T. Rouser Bossers, consistently embodied social work values, of service, social justice, dignity and worth of the person, importance of human relationships, integrity and competence in her work with clients, colleagues, and the community. Please join me in congratulating Amelia.
Hello, I am Professor Molly Malloy, and I have the honor of presenting our Rising Star Award. The Rising Star Award recognizes a Carroll College Master of Social Work student who has demonstrated a consistent commitment to professional and academic distinction and growth. As the recipient of this award leaves the program, we are convinced they will continue to elevate themselves and the profession itself to achieve excellence in ethical and effective social work practice. The honoree of this award has shown this year an increased sense of confidence, advocacy, knowledge, and compassion. She continues to grow and is a true rising star. Please join me in congratulating Ashley Williams.
Good afternoon. I'm Jean Allis, and I have the pleasure and honor of presenting the Courage and Advocacy Award. In a world where inequality, discrimination, and marginalization persist, social workers serve as beacons of hope, catalysts of change, and stewards of justice. The Courage and Advocacy Award recognizes the unwavering dedication of an individual who embodies the principles of equity, compassion, and advocacy in their daily work. From empowering marginalized individuals and families to challenging systemic injustices, the recipient of the award this year epitomizes the spirit of the social work profession. Today, we proudly honor Justin Geese as the recipient of the Courage and Advocacy Award. Justin not only exemplifies the highest standards of professionalism and integrity, but also serves as an inspiration to his peers and the broader community. His passion, courage, and unwavering commitment to the values of social work serve as a shining example of the transformative power of our profession. Please join me in congratulating Justin.
I'm back. As the Director of Field Education for our MSW program, I have the honor of getting to award 4 people outstanding work in field education. The first is actually for a generalist field instructor. For those of you that don't know, our generalist program is the first or traditional year of the MSW program where they are getting, they're learning all of the generalist social work practices. The specialized year, which will come next, is the clinical year where we focus on clinical skills and working individually with families and with groups. This award is the Outstanding Generalist Field Instructor Award. The Outstanding Generalist Field Instructor recognizes excellence in field and/or task supervision. They substantially supported the generalist student learning and professional development, and considering the importance of field education for our students, the program cannot overstate our gratitude to the recipient of this award for their commitment to high-quality field education. Just a couple sentences from this nomination. Social justice is seen by her continuous desire to seek equality among the population we serve, and always how we can do better. She sees dignity and worth in everyone and values the importance of relationships, faculty included, integrity. She does not miss a beat as her professionalism is spot on. I'm very honored to recognize Sharice Lemlin from Yellowstone Boys and Girls Ranch. The next award that I get to give is the Outstanding Generalist Field Student Award. This is presented to a generalist student at Carroll College who has demonstrated a clear commitment to the integration of classroom-based generalist knowledge, values, and skills with practice. The recipient of this award also exemplified positive professional behaviors and attitudes and a dedication to values and principles that guide effective and ethical social work practice. A few words from her nomination. It was clear early on that Bailey was not only excellent at being a friendly, warm person who was willing to help customers throughout a process, but someone who thought outside the box with trying to make our programs and our assistance better and clearer. Bailey has been a skilled listener, confident, and essential part of this program, with guiding and assisting moms through challenging times. It is my honor to recognize Bailey Rook, who could not be here, and the Missoula Food Bank for her nomination. She should be watching, so everybody give her a big shout out. Moving on to our Outstanding Specialized Field Instructor Award. This is an award, again, that recognizes excellence in field and task instruction, supported the specialized learning and clinical experience of our students. The program cannot overstate our gratitude to the recipient of this award for their commitment to high-quality field education and an amazing clinical experience. Here are a few words on her nomination. And I have to get to the right sheet. Okay, here we go. She works hard to give not only to those she works with, but those that she supervises, a way to form deep connections. She leads the L'Esprit team with integrity and competency. If she doesn't have the answer, she finds it, and this lays the groundwork for her team to provide service they need to the community. It is my pleasure to honor Leah Brand from L'Esprit in Livingston. To put the field instructor work into context, our generalist students have to complete 400 hours of practicum, and our specialized students have to complete 500 hours of practicum. These supervisors commit their time and their value and their knowledge to our students, and we thank them very much. The last award is the Outstanding Specialized Field Student Award, and this recognizes a Master of Social Work student who demonstrated a clear and consistent commitment to the integration of the work done in the classroom to the specialized knowledge base and values and skills to direct practice. The recipient of this award has also demonstrated appropriate professional behaviors, attitudes, and a dedication to the values and principles of social work. A few comments about this nomination. He has integrated how he naturally connects with others in a professional manner. He utilizes normalizing, identifying strengths, compassion, empathy, vulnerability in all of his interactions with his team, his patients, and fellow students. People matter to Grant. With that, I'd like to honor Grant Fairbrother.
Thank you for Professor Malloy. Aaron, would you like to lead us in a mindfulness exercise so we can relax for just a second? It's hard to believe we're at the end of the year. It seems like just yesterday we were down in the Perkins Call Canine Center. And at the beginning of this year, we were learning and getting to know each other. And I had a real sense of hope for this year, and it has truly lived up to all those expectations. Y'all have done an amazing job as a cohort. I'm off the cuff right now. This is totally unscripted. So we're very happy to be here with you. And we even hope this moment is a special one for you because you've invested and you've earned your right to sit in those chairs, and I hope it feels like you did. So we're really proud of y'all, and we know you're going to go on to do great things. We're going to do a little toast in a second out in the back. We'll hope y'all will join us for that. But for my prepared remarks, 21 months ago, about half of these students joined Carroll's Master of Social Work program. The advanced standing students with us today started about 9 months ago. Each of these individuals took a chance on a relatively new and untested program. And to be sure, there were bumps in the road, and we continue to find ways to be better, but we all adapted and overcame. Thank you for taking this journey with us. As the second graduating class from this program, you have earned your spot in Carroll College's history. Not many academic programs measure their number of graduating classes in single digits. We will for a bit longer. What the college and the program hopes for you now is that you will be a champion for those who are vulnerable and suffering. Continue to build on the knowledge and skills you developed in this program to be an agent of change in your communities, doing important work with and on behalf of people in need. It's not getting any easier to live in this world, and people need help. Go out and offer it. That's what we mean when we say, not for school, but for life. And please don't forget about us. One of our goals as a program is to create a thriving community, so we hope you will stay in touch. Let us know how you're doing and what you're doing. Join us for program events as you're able. As many of you now embark on the journey to obtain licensure, know that we are creating resources to support you in that journey as well. That's what we mean when we say not for school, but for life. As we close, I would be remiss if I didn't recognize that it took a village for us to be here today. It takes dedicated people working in our offices of admission, business, registrar, student life, institutional advancement, the library, facility services, and more for us to meet our mission and serve you the way we want to serve you. There are many people to recognize, and we thank them for their contribution to our success. For our students, it takes a village of family, friends, and other loved ones to arrive at this day, celebrating the earning of a degree. So I would like to recognize all of the family, friends, and other loved ones who helped our graduates achieve this important milestone. You walked alongside them, and we appreciate your support and encouragement. Everyone, please join me in celebrating them. So this concludes our second hooding ceremony. When the closing music begins, the graduates will file out beginning with the first row. The faculty will then exit. We ask that all guests please wait until graduates and faculty have left before exiting. We then hope you will join us for a reception on the south patio, the very sun-bathed south patio of the Hunt Housing Activity Center. To get there, you're going to head out these doors, take a left. When you get to the end of the building where the outdoors are, just walk outside and immediately take a right. You'll see the tables. At the beginning of the reception, I hope you'll join us for a very brief toast to further celebrate their accomplishments. But until then, thank you again for being here, everyone, and go Saints. Here he goes. Okay. I'll get it. Why don't you all head down and